Tonight, we're having our summer party at work. We always have it in early June so we can avoid so many conflicts. We always have it on the South Loop, and we always have it at a nice restaurant. And it's always boring, except last year. They do these random seating assignments, kind of mix some of the chiefs with some of the Indians. My husband Tom and I were assigned to sit with Marcia Wilkerson and her husband Dan. As Tom and I were making our way to the table, I told him everything I knew about Marcia. She worked in the mailroom. She had a 3-year-old daughter named Jennifer, and she had a collie that she named Kitten. And that was pretty much everything I knew about her. That's what I'd gotten out of conversations we'd had in the office as she delivered mail a couple times a day. Well, then we sat down. Oh, we had the best time. We really hit it off. It's like we'd been friends since elementary school. I never knew that Marcia was so fun and even-tempered. We talked about how we decorated our houses. We talked about the fact that neither one of us liked basketball. And we even figured out that we both loved mangoes. They started the program, and Marcia and I didn't even really pay attention. We just kept talking. It was so nice to really get to know someone that I had always just considered the mailroom clerk. That night, as Tom and I drove home, we talked about how much we had enjoyed our evening and spending time with them. It was so neat that the guys had hit it off too. That night when we got home, we put them on the list. You know what I mean. The list on the fridge. The list of things you need to get done as soon as you can get around to it. I put call Marcia. It was right underneath have the Honda inspected and call the travel agent about an upcoming vacation. Well, you know how things on the list go. Some of them get accomplished, and some of them, well, they just don't. If you don't get your car inspected, you'll get a nasty letter from the state, or you could even get a ticket. But if you don't call an acquaintance that you wanted to get to know better, you don't get anything. Except regrets. Earlier this summer, I went to Marcia's funeral. She killed herself. She took a whole bottle of sleeping pills. Her husband, Dan, he told me that she had a chemical imbalance and it made her mind race uncontrollably. That's why she delivered the mail. It kept her busy all day, and it kept her walking around, and that seemed to help. That's why they left the party early that night. Marcia wasn't physically ill. She just needed to walk around. But I never knew any of that. Never. It's not like we were close. We weren't actually. I really never picked my head up from my computer during the day to even notice that she was hurting. Not that I could have helped her with her illness. How could I have helped her just by talking to her? Well, this is that list. The one with Marcia's name on it. It's still just below the Honda. I can't call her. I can't put a line through her name indicating that it's done or that I took care of it. I keep this as a reminder to never, ever let anybody that I work with, to never just let them go unnoticed. Never.